Like other games, BTB6 is a very expansive cosmetic store called the Trophy Store, but one interesting thing about it is that not a lot of people know how to get all of these trophies or where to get them. Recently, I put up a poll on my YouTube that asked how far people are in the Trophy Store, and it turns out that a lot of people are barely in and very few people actually have a pretty good amount of trophies. Not having a large amount of cosmetics in many other games is understandable because it would cost a ton of money, but BTD6 is very unique because unlike other games where you have to pay money to get the cosmetics, in BTD6 you can't even find that in the store at all. The way you get cosmetics is by playing events, and today I'm going to show you what the fastest way to get all of the trophies, and I'll do some math at the end. To start off with the easiest way to get trophies is achievements. There are two achievements that give trophies. One is Social Butterfly, use 100 emotes in a co-op game, and the other is Coupon Crazy, spend 50 trophies. Those are very self-explanatory and you can redeem those ones. The second way is the Odyssey. The Odysseys give a 50 trophy cap per event, with the Easy Odyssey giving you 15 trophies, the Medium Odyssey giving you 25 trophies, and the Hard Odyssey giving you 50 trophies. Because there's a 50 trophy cap, there is no point in doing the Easy and Medium Odysseys because you will not get any extra trophies from those. So you can just do the Hard Odyssey. Compared to the other methods, the Odysseys are really easy, and if you need help, there are plenty of easy guides on YouTube. The third method will be the races. The races can be a little tricky for some people, so I'll go over it right here. To help out if you're having trouble with the races, there's a lot of larger YouTubers like Phoenix, Punji, and Finn that will help you. They make guides and tutorials on these races every week, and you can kind of use those and slow them down to your liking to help out. But looking at the trophies, the top 10% badge gives 25 trophies, top 1% is 45, top 50 is 50 trophies, and then the maximum you can get is 120 trophies, plus 2 trophies at the end for the first completion of the race. For a casual time, getting the top 1% in the race is super easy. You can use a basic guide and slow it down to achieve that. If you put in more effort, you could get a top 1% badge, and then top 50 is a bit harder, and then top 1 is very hard to do. The other thing to note when it comes to races is that you'll get one free entry every few hours, or else you're going to have to pay monkey money. So I just recommend coming back in an hour and doing a pretty chill run to get some casual trophies. The last option, the fourth option, is the boss. The boss is a little bit more complicated, so let's go through it slowly. When we open the rewards, we can see for the first 2 tiers of normal, we just get monkey money. Not very useful. The 4th and 5th tier give 5 and 25 trophies. Going to Elite, the first 2 tiers will give nothing interesting as usual, but the 3rd tier gives 5, and the tier 4 and 5 give 15 and 50. This will give you 100 trophies. Going into rank, things get a little bit more complicated. We have the normal and elite, regular leaderboard, and mini leaderboard. Each one of these will all give you trophies. So when it comes to where to get the trophies, these really give the most. You can notice just the amount, how it scales from right here. You could pause it there. But looking at these times, it's really hard to get a top 50, which is kind of where all the trophies are. Some boss setups to get the top 50 badge, even just top 50, not top 3, are really insane, and barely anybody's going to do it when it comes to like the casual player scene. But if we go to Elite, you can notice that the 31st place, not even close to top 50, is 1,400 tiers. In short, there's a bit of a loophole with bosses because of the co-op leaderboards, and not a whole lot of people play them. So if you can get some co-op buddies and get any time really on some of these boss leaderboards, you're going to get a top 50 medal and get a lot of trophies. Looking at what the trophies is, the most would give you 235 per week. Top 50 would give 170 per week. Top 10 would give 133 per week, and casually ranked would give 100. You need to be a little bit better to work out a whole co-op game, but if you need some help finding a co-op partner, you can do it on the Ninja Kiwi Discord. Sometimes it's pretty scuffed, but I have successfully done it before. So if you need help beating the bosses, again, there are a lot of good channels on YouTube that will teach you how to do it. Punji is always out there getting a boss guide up, so you can check his channel out and you can learn some tips and tricks, as well as how to beat that week's boss. If you aren't up to do ranked, I know it can be difficult at times. Doing it casually will still give you a good amount of trophies. So now looking at all of these combined methods, let's see what we get per week. So max is 407 trophies per week. With effort, you're going to get around 267 trophies, and casually, you're going to get 177 trophies per week. Further on, I think we should talk about this in the comments. How long will it take to max out the store? I did some quick math. Max is 1.39 years. With effort, it's going to be 2.85 years. And then casually, it's going to take a whopping 7.34 years. This is because there's always new trophies coming out. And if you just barely make more than what's new coming out, which is from the casual rate, then you're going to get trophies very, very slowly. Unlike the max score, which goes well over what the trophies would come out per update, but it's still really long. And as someone with all of the trophy store maxed out, I think this is something we should talk about in the comments, whether the system is good or bad, if it needs a revamp, if it needs to be grindable, or if it should just go to a straight up paid system. But I'd like to point out that kind of 70% of the store is useless. Many of the items are not compatible, like these two, for example. Some of them people don't use heroes for, or towers for, skins for. And some of them, to be honest, straight up look ugly. Many of them are banners and avatars. So I just want you to keep that in mind. But what do you think? Is this crazy 7.3 years for a casual rate too high and insane? So let me know what you think in the comments. And also, for some of the people new to my channel, I've been kind of working on revamping some of my videos, and for the regulars, know the chimps content will not go away. So if you'd like, check me out, and that is all, and goodbye.